Hey guys, welcome back to Isabel's Moments, and today I'm gonna do a progress video with you. So today I'm working on the camera, and this is what I've gotten so far. I didn't work on it a whole lot last night because I wasn't in the mood, and I had like a really rough day at work. So hopefully I can work on it this weekend and get majority of it done. So yeah, I'm gonna plug my light box in so it might get bright for a second. Ooh, I don't know if I was warning you or warning me. I was not ready for that. Oh, my hair. I heard it's poofy thing because I took a shower last night. And there's a lot of confetti, so it's hard for me to like. What one am I gonna do? Like, I don't know. Trying to get my eyes to focus this morning. What one? Maybe I can find one that has a lot of, so I'm not switching a whole bunch. Maybe I can do the yin yang circles, the half colored circles. I don't know. Yeah, I'll do the yin yang half colored circles, whatever you want to call it. And that is 3042, so it's like a great color. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah. I don't know if I'm struggling because I didn't take my medication that one day till later, or I need higher medication. But I think I'm gonna take what I have now and see if taking that will help me feel better mentally. My boss wanted to talk to me yesterday. And then then I ended up going back to talk to her because I was crying. I don't like crying at work. I try not to, but going on in my emotional head, like, I just gotten to the point where I just, you know what, if I cry at work, I cry at work. I can't control it. But I was able to talk to her about some things, how I was feeling at work and how I felt like I wanted a different job. Because I feel like I don't want to work here anymore, and I used to love coming here. And my mind is just, it's yay for depression. Like I did not, I was so down yesterday. I didn't even have the I started it. I think I did one or two, I think I did one symbol, and then I was like, I don't have the energy, or I'm not in the mood to diamond paint, and I'm always like diamond painting, you know, but I couldn't get into it last night, and by the time I actually started feeling better, it was like time to go to bed. So like usually I can finish like a section a day at least. But this is a bigger section that I normally work on also. So maybe I just was feeling overwhelmed. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to stay on top of taking my medicine every day. I know I've been feeling a little bit better since I've been taking it. I'm not like, I get frustrated, but not as frustrated at work over the littlest things. Like, I guess my biggest pet peeve when it comes to work is when people aren't working and I have to do your work because you're not working. I'm like working twice as much because I like have the need to get work done. Like I'm like, come on guys, let's get it done so we can move on to the next thing, you know. But yeah. So I had Wednesday off. So I did get a lot of diamond painting done. And I did. So we eat a lot of hamburger helper and chicken Alfredo. Don't get me wrong, I like it. But I like me some spaghetti. Spaghetti and marinara sauce. Like I used to have it like every other week. But my hubby has problems with acid. And so I don't get to eat it as much as I would like to. Which is fine. I don't want to like torture him by making something his body's not gonna want. But I'm also the type of person, like if I'm making the same thing over and over again, I get kind of like bored with it and I want something new. I just can't, I'm not that person that can eat the same thing every day. Like I can't. I'm like, let's switch it up, guys. Like, it's a lot of like, he eats one or two things at work. He either eats ramen or he eats sandwiches. Two things he eats. I'm like, how can you just eat the two things? Like, I would get bored so fast. Like, I don't even know. But it is what it is, I guess. But I made, because he wanted Alfredo the day off, when we had the day off. But I was like, you know what, I was like thinking in my head, I don't want either one of those. So what can I make? What do I have in this cupboard that I can make that's not either one of them? I was like, I could make homemade chili. So guess what I made? Homemade chili. So I used the ground beef that I had thawed, cooked that up, and while I was cooking that, I put, I think it's a 20-ounce can of just straight up tomato juice, And then I added 3 cans of beans. You can use more beans, less beans, depending on how beany you want your chile. And then I had tomatoes for my potted plant because I don't have a garden. I have a potted plant on my balcony. And I got a whole bowl of these tomatoes. So I'm like, you know what? I could add these tomatoes because I love tomatoes, but my husband doesn't. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to use them for. It's like, you know what? I could put them in the chili. Homemade chili with garden grown tomatoes. I'm digging it. And then I added the seasonings I wanted. And then when the meat was cooked in, I threw it in. Started to boil, so I turned it down on low. And then when that started cooking, I made the corn muffins. My bad. It's the same thing except for I put them in like cupcake things because I'm like, it's easier to serve and to like clean up instead of like slicing and it crumbling on you. So yeah, I made homemade chili with cornbread. Usually in the cornbread that I make, I put honey in. And I also used cream corn, but I didn't have any cream corn, which made me sad. But I still made it anyway, and I was like, I missed one. No, I went further up than I was supposed to. Coloring out of the lines here, people. But yeah. So like I see it and I want to like put it there, but I'm like, I know that's not in my range of area that I'm doing currently, but I could possibly put one there just because I see it and I want to put it there. Yeah, I have no idea what to make for dinner tonight. It's Friday, yay! I would be happy majority of the time. But for me it's like a Thursday because I work tomorrow morning. Not tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I work Saturday from 5 a.m. to 1. Yay me. Which is fine. I mean, do I want to work Saturday? No. But, I mean, I get a day off during the week, so it makes up for it, I suppose. Fell, but I think it was close enough to one that I could be like, okay, you're just moving, scooting on down. And I was like, you knew you were over here somewhere with your other buddy. I was watching / listening because we're not really supposed to be watching stuff at work, but if I don't, then I'm more focused on being frustrated with everything at work. So I was listening to Gone Off Her Meds, and I believe her name's Wendy. She's hilarious. She makes my day sometimes. But I was listening to her, and she was doing the 25 questions of Get to Know a Diamond Painter that I think Abstract Crafter, Brandy, had made. And one of the questions was about your pets and do you want future pets, past pets, current pets? And she was talking, and I really wanted a cat. Like, I really want a cat. If it was up to me, I would have a cat already. And I only say that because it's been over a year since I've had one. Not really had one myself, but I was with a roommate and she had gotten one, and I had been there I had been with him like the entire 3 years that she had this cat, but like the third year she had gotten married, and she was living with her in-laws before she was moving out on her own, and they were trying to get their finances right to be able to take this cat. And so I had him for like a year, but I had been with him for like 3. So when she came to get him, it was hard. Like, I cried after she took him. I was like, no. And I like try not to get emotional because he was just the sweetest cat ever. He was like, I think he was like black and white or something. I have a picture of him like the day before she came to get him because and like I think it helped me emotionally and like with my depression and stuff, when I didn't realize I had it, type of a thing. So now when I don't have that, then it's like harder. Like, I mean, I really want a cat, but the reasoning is like I want it to help me with my depression or whatever's wrong up in my head, for that reason. But I also love animals and I love cats, so I know there's another one floating around here, but yeah, like I think my husband promised me in like October, but I'm like, I don't know if I can wait that long. Like, the more I don't think about it, the closer it gets, but with what I've been having lately, it's just like, maybe if I just go get one and show up one day and there's a cat. But, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, like, I think it will help because, like, I like petting animals and stuff, and so, like, and I love their soft fur and, like, how they know something's wrong, and so they'll, like, cuddle with you. And I love when cats purr. Like, it just calms me. It makes me super happy. So, like, I am coming home to my husband don't get me wrong, but like coming home to like somebody that I actually like have to take care of and like whatnot, like feed them. Like, I mean, I see my husband, like we work together, but like he does something else, so I don't see him all the time. So it makes work. You know what? I'm just gonna do that one because it's there and I see it, and we're just gonna do it. But I don't see him very often, so it makes working with him easy because I'm not really working with him, type of a thing. Yeah. Oh, and then I wanted to, and my boss also mentioned, have you thought about seeing like a counselor or a therapist or something like that? I was like, no, I never really thought about that. I mean, I had one when I was younger, but I think that was court ordered or something when I was going through other issues growing up. So, I mean, she's like, let me print something out for you because I think where we work, you can get like a certain amount of free sessions. So even if you don't like it, you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay and waste your money, which is nice. So I haven't, like, part of me doesn't want to because I'm like, oh, there's another problem wrong with me, like, whoop-de-doo. But we'll see. I'll probably think about it today at work. But yeah. Sorry this hasn't been like a very happy progress video. I think I got all, nope. Nopers. With you guys, it's just the last few weeks I've been feeling out of it, and normally I would have finished this section last night, but I just didn't have the energy to finish it. Or by the time I had the energy, it was time for bed, and I didn't want to stay up till like midnight like I did the night before trying to finish the section, because normally it would bug me not having a section done for the day. But I was like, you know what, I better go to bed because I haven't been getting sleep like I normally have. So I'm like, maybe if I get more sleep, I'll be apt to do this when I get home from work. Because my husband, he usually watches his YouTube and stuff, and so I'll talk to him and I'll hang out with him in the living room with him while I do it. Because I live in an apartment, 1-bedroom apartment, so it's pretty small. And this helps me calm me down. I'm trying to look to see if I have any more before I put this color away and end this with you guys. I don't even know what time it is right now. Yeah, I probably should get ready for our work. I'm gonna call it good, but I probably missed one or two because that's how we diamond painters roll. Every single one. But I think I go. But every time I say that, I'm not good. So yeah. Thanks guys for watching and putting up with me through the beginning, and as I'm slowly getting better, still kind of new to this, so thank you everyone that has subscribed. And if you would like to, definitely hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, just leave them down below. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.